In 3, 2, 1. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. My name is Adel Miller, and today on Talk and Talk, we're going to discuss about perceptions in general. Perceptions about a lot of topics, such as technology, quality of life, education, and so on. Okay? And I have a lot of people here very interesting to share with me thoughts. Juliano, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Juliano. I'm 33 years old. I am an engineer. I'm work in two places with supply chain and uh, uh, education. I am a sponsor in. I am facilitator in other school and
Oh, nice.
yeah, about the technology
Great,
and projects. I am
good.
facilitator and projects facilitator. So I'm still here for improve my English and esqueci a palavra, mas seria diminuir my fear for to speak. And
In English, they say reduce your inhibitions.
yes, thanks.
Reduzir as inibições. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, thanks.
Nice.
Reduce.
Nice.
I can spell reduce my fear too.
Yeah, I think you can say that, but fear is more o medo específico, sabe?
Mm-hmm.
É especificamente o medo, assim, o the fear, não the fear específico, but o que você tá falando não é tanto um medo, porque não é um medo, assim, é mais inibição, sabe? A gente pode usar outras palavras. No inglês funciona melhor assim, sabe?
Beleza.
Mas fear funciona também, todo mundo vai entender e não precisa ficar com medo de... Thanks a lot, Juliano. Be welcome. Let me see here. Gisele, how about you?
Hi, I'm Giselle. I'm a full stack developer, so I work in front end, mobile, and back end. I changed my career in the last years because after I work biomedical engineer, but I wanted digital nomad. So I changed my career because I can work at home, so I
Right.
can travel and work. I have a cat and I'm married, so I think it is it.
Okay. You are a technical, biomedical technical, I didn't say.
I was a writer. I was a biomedical engineer. Now I am a
Biomedical
developer.
engineer. A question. You knew how to code, like create codes and so on, as a biotechnical engineer, or you learned after, like, by yourself?
Sorry, I don't
Do you
understand.
understand? I will say em português. Você já sabia programar ou você aprendeu depois?
Okay. I learned more programmation after, but I know a little bit because
Great.
I am electronic engineer now, and
Makes
my
sense.
course learn a little about programmation.
Very good. Very nice. Be welcome. Alexandre, how about you?
Hello, my name is Alexandre. I'm from Vitória. I'm 70 and retired since 2016. I'm here on TNT since July 2020. I think the same time as you. And I'm here to improve my English, improve my mind. Yeah,
We've
thank
been
you.
together for a long time. Improving together.
Yeah,
Ju,
you can
how about
say
you?
we've
Oh,
been together
yeah,
since present
yeah,
perfect.
yeah, yeah. We've been together. Ju, how about you?
Hi guys, good morning. My name is Juliana. I have 37 years old. I have a son. I'm not married. I live in Barueri, São Paulo. I love reading, talking, watching. Is that?
Okay. Ariana, how about you?
Hi, my name is Ariana. I'm from Salvador, Bahia. I'm software developer. I'm in love with the gym every day. I rest in weekend. I'm single and don't have any children, but I love children. I
Good.
I'm 35 years old. Uh, I love go to the beach. I love the beach. Only.
Okay. You're welcome, Ariana. You're welcome again. So, guys, let's start this conversation. I would like to start with the question number 4, okay? So, what's your perception about education? Do you consider that it's better nowadays or in the past, and why? I don't know, you consider that nowadays it's more easy because of this or because of that, or you consider that it's more hard or trouble in terms of, we have a lot of content, information, and it's hard to manage all of them, right? So, Giselle, we can start.
Okay. I think it is better now because we have more technology and, for example, in universities, try to bring laboratories and class with more technologies, so it's more
Okay.
easy to learn. And we have a lot of softwares that can simulation and analysis many things, and
Mhm.
is more easy learn because before, eu sempre confundo before com after. Before é antes, né? Before.
Yeah.
Before we have uh, uh, we have difficult about the see ou, como algumas coisas funcionam, que agora a gente consegue meio que simular e fica mais fácil e barato. Acho que seria essa a ideia.
Okay. Right. How about you, Alexandre? What do you think? Your perception about education.
So today is more easy to have education, but
Okay.
I think my perception is negative. Because I remember when I was in school, when I was 20, I started to go to school when I was 15, when I finished primary school, until the high, segundo grau, I don't know,
High school.
high school. The class was very, very, how do I say, we needed to respect more and our part in the class. We need to respect
Okay.
our teachers. They were like a person who we could agree and follow them, right? We have OSPB, Organização Social Política do Brasil. We could learn more about the Brazil in general. We have moral cívica, that we could learn how to respect each other in the family or in the street where we are going. Now, we don't have it anymore. They don't want us to learn about moral civic. They don't want to learn about Brazil. And I think the education is far too negative because In the school, in the public school, very difficult. A lot of criminals in the class, drug, and it's the private school. It's a privilege for a little people. They can prepare more than the public school. But my perception is not good. We could have more education since you are 2 or 3 or 4 years old. You are educating your children how to manage something, how to do something, how to respect father and mother, how to throw trash in the can or not, and not in the street. But not we we don't do that nowadays. Don't the fathers and mothers don't do that. It's not the school obligation. It's education in general means
Okay,
be
I
a
know.
person, a good person, be a person that have a little knowledge about everything, but you a good
Yeah.
person.
Good, yeah. Education means autonomy as well. Your capacity to solve your problems. Very good. Good point. Good point. Julian, how about you? What's your point on it?
I think that's the today the basic education is bad because don't you prepare young guys for the future. It's not adaptable the education today, but I think that the education's basic educations should be new topics in uh, the topics about the moments now, technology and prepare for the work, the future. But a educação de ensino superior e profissionalizante, I think that is it's very good. Today you have many options for in many places for your consults, for you prepare yourself about anything,
Okay,
everything.
good. Very good. Let's hear from Ju.
Yes.
What's your
Question.
point? Yeah,
Yes.
question number 4. What's your point on education, perception about education?
And the past is much better. There are subjective that is skill I know today. Some of today's people don't have attention to talk about what's yours. The once is the palm and the once in the past in the had gone to a library and don't to know which service.
Good. Very good. Ariane, how about you?
To me, in my perception, it's it's better in the past, né? Because to me, nem sei falar isso.
Nowadays,
Nowadays, education is not taken so serious, né? But
wow.
but with technology, it is easier. Eu acho que a educação no passado era bem melhor do que hoje em dia, tá, gente? Eu acho que era levado mais a sério do que hoje. Eu não acredito que hoje seja levado tão a sério assim.
Okay.
Mesmo com toda a facilidade na tecnologia, né? Hoje em dia a gente tem toda a facilidade na tecnologia. Seria para ajudar. Mas no meu ponto de vista não tem ajudado, né? Quem tem mais força de vontade somos nós, nossa geração. Mas a geração atual, mesmo com toda a tecnologia, não vejo levando tão a sério. Tem mais facilidade do que a gente, do que no meu tempo, por exemplo. E não leva tão a sério. Eu expliquei porque eu não sei se eu consegui falar direito em inglês, então.
We understood.
Sorry.
Wow, nice. Very good. I kind of agree with you, Oriana, but I'm kind of also afraid about this kind of thing in the past who was like this or like that because sometimes the time is going on and we do not see the details. But yeah, whatever. And I agree with the part of the people do not take so serious the education. For example, our generation, we have the facility to find informations in general on the internet, but you do not know how to use, like, to produce to use for something that is important or something like that. Because it's so easy. I would like to know how to say it in or something in English. So I can type here. Oh, yeah, I learned. But you not learned because you do not internalize information. Learn is something different. You need to, work hard, like read, write, think, reflect. So yeah, I love this topic because the people always say something different, like the air. Guys, if you want to add something, feel free. The mic, you can open your mic
Only
and
to
say.
add, the education, the past was good, but there was no tools to access the
Yeah,
education. No book available, no internet, and we couldn't access everything you need now. Now we can access if you want to study uh, something from Paris, right? Uh, Cassian Paris, or biblioteca, how do you say biblioteca?
library.
In Paris, your library. You
Yeah,
can type and you see everything that's there.
yeah,
But a lot of tools, but a lot of not interest people not interested in do that. People are interested in Instagram, Facebook, TikTok,
yeah,
and make a joke with people or stolen people in the internet, like something like that. It's almost un, uncontrollable. Yeah.
yeah. But this is other topic, but I will say because this year I decided that I will read more. Read. Passing, I will change the time that I was passing on social media, I transferred to read. And I'm trying to balance, man. I read this year 7 books.
This is
To
This
think
year,
this year,
this year, seven
yeah,
books,
yeah.
right?
And
15
it's
days,
yeah,
50.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
and this is incredible because now I'm thinking how long was the time that I'm passing, on social media, consuming.
Mhm.
And you read is more like I passing nowadays more 3 hours reading, and it's very fast read the thing. So I'm reflecting a lot about it. And considering what you said, the people are slave of the social media because of the brain and so on, passing the feed and the algorithm controlling them. So yeah, let's move to this question. What's your perception about technology? But here you need to consider, the cons as well. So is the technology helping or messing our lives? And I'm saying here in terms of, everything, like sometimes it's more easy in terms of physical things, like you do not need to go to the bank to do something, but as well you will mess your brain because you are consuming a lot of bad information, right? So Juliano,
Uh, Sorry, what's the question?
the question number 5. What's
Five.
your perception about technology? Is
Uh,
technology helping or messing our lives? What do you think?
is two things. The
Okay,
technology
both. So both.
yeah,
Messing, okay, and
yeah,
helping.
it's two things because uh, one bullet. The technology is good in the medical forms or improve the medicine, improve the engineering, improve the construction, in this case is a good thing, but the technology is bad thing with the social media. Two weeks ago, I excluded my Instagram and my Facebook, and yeah, I'm feel more productive in my day. Very, é muito mais produtivo because I read a book about Simon Sinek. Speak about
I know that.
the you already
I
read.
know him. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, I've not read yet, but I know him.
Yeah, about sobre os sinais que o corpo dá, sobre os estímulos do corpo e as reações de liderança. And this book is speaking about the oxytocin. With you make a action and you receive the small dose de oxytocin for you you feel good. If the social media, Instagram, with you, quando você rola lá, você tem várias,
Triggering
yeah,
the okay.
isso triggering, você recebe esse estímulo várias vezes. Isso acaba poluindo os seus receptores. E aí você perde
Wow.
um pouco da percepção de o quanto isso é bom e o quanto isso é ruim, porque você sempre quer receber esse estímulo para que seu cérebro funcione melhor. E aí, quando
Yeah.
você para de fazer isso, você meio que volta a regular para que você faça de novo você tem um trabalho duro, um exercício, alguma coisa, e só depois daquela conclusão que você recebe aquele estímulo bom. E aí eu estava lendo sobre esse livro e eu achei muito importante, porque hoje a gente fica muito nas redes sociais e a gente perde
Yeah.
esse feeling, sabe? Foi até que você está falando dos livros, o tempo que
Mm.
você gasta, a recompensa que você tem na rede social é triggering the
Just the thing,
timeline.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this just to say that, for example, when I said to you that I read 7 books, of course you I think you might imagine a Bible, something like that. No, for example, Animal Farm, by George Orwell, que é a Revolução dos Bichos. It's I think 100 pages, something like, yeah,
Big book.
yeah,
In
but
English or in Portuguese?
in Portuguese, but it's very fast to read. When you start, you can, because I think we forgot how to measure how fast you can read. So when I said seven, it's kind of wow, 7. But if you start, you will go fast as well. So uh, let me see, Ju, how about you? What's your point on technology?
It has two sides. It's
Mhm.
up to you to decide on the use it because is very good or bad. Depend yourself.
Yeah. Sometimes I think depend, but as well, sometimes you cannot control because like Julian says, it's more something in your brain, you're deep inside, like the yeah, the system. I don't know. Alexandre, you?
My perception about technology is, for me, it's not good. But I know only a basic technology, and my brain not accepting to involve myself in technology. So I know
Wow.
only how to manage the app, bank app, or a book from like a school, or go to internet on YouTube but only. I don't know. I could learn more,
Okay.
but I'm very lazy about that. I think the basic I have is good for me, but technology is very good for people, young people, especially young people. technology is very good for smart people because they can reach their money, and it's bad for other people that spend a lot of time on Instagram or other social media, losing time all the time. All the time you are scroll down at the page on social media, you are losing time. You need to do some productive. Leaving your house. Uh, Maybe your house is a messy because you are
On social media.
we are
Yeah.
looking to wonderful social media. It's not good.
You are looking for how to organize my home, and your home is messing you. How to organize? Oh, it's better like this, like that, like this, like that.
Yeah.
Uh, you said something that very interesting that I was reading in on that these books, that the people working on the Silicon Valley, they do not let their kids using cell phone. They work, creating the algorithms, but they do not let their kids using cell phone for a long time because they know how is the problem that then can cause, in the future in terms of education and acquiring things. So when I said that, when I read that, I started to think, oh my God, they create the things that have slavery in the people, but they aren't slave because they know how to, like I cannot do this or do that, and I will protect my family. So something like that. So it's kind of, it's crazy, crazy,
Yeah.
crazy. Giselle, how about you? What's your
Okay.
point as a technologist?
Okay. For me, it's good, bad, both. I agree with Giuliano. A negative point can be social networks, short videos such as TikTok, Reels, Shorts. These videos reduce our focus and increase our anxiety,
Okay,
anxiety,
anxiety.
anxiety, yeah.
Okay.
Social media is a place where everyone is perfect. So this comparison,
So,
cause insecurities. Um, Social media, I think it is bad in the idea, the social media, but I think technology is good in many areas. Now we have a conversation because we
yeah,
have a
I was about to
technology
say
for
that.
this. Yes, we all the people make a phone or computer and stay in the call videos, and we live in places different,
Okay.
so it's good for me. We have improved in medical areas. um, we have more expectative life expectative because we have more
Okay.
technology. And for me, other good point is I can work at home, so it's nice. In general, I think technology has more positives than negatives, and I like. I think we need understand the bad points and reduce it. So
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, you said about here, Zoom and this conversation, but even here, it's interesting because you we are you have using Zoom to make the conversation easier, right? But the core of the learning here is a basic conversation. Because if you know, all of you can, search in a course on internet, like I would like to learn English, so we can, learn by the course. But actually, a lot of people do not learn by the course, by themselves. Because here the core is the basic human thing. That's a conversation like we are doing, we have done here. So this is interesting because it's both technology, making the conversation easier. However, the core of the learning is a natural conversation, very simple, very basic and calm. So this is something that is interesting. Thanks, Giselle. Auriana, how about you? What's your,
My perception.
your perception?
Actually, my perception is technology is helping the people, but it depende. It depende because depende da intenção da pessoa. Né? The technology can pode ser muito boa, como pode ser prejudicial, né? Principalmente para criança e adolescente. É muito complicado. Na questão de estudo, verdadeiramente sim, mas para lazer é complicado. It's complex for me.
Yeah. I think I told here in an immersion, I do not remember, about the research. I think he's a French researcher about the QI of the people. We have the digital generation is the first generation that is the QI is lower than in the past. Even that they are the digital generation. I will say in Portuguese. Um pesquisador tem um livro importante de um pesquisador francês que ele trouxe esses dados. Esses dados ficaram um pouco assim, né? A geração digital é a primeira geração que o QI é abaixo da passada. Sempre cada geração, os filhos estavam crescendo, né? Em termos de QI, de mensurar esses, e a gente tem a geração digital como a primeira que é abaixo da. Então, isso trouxe uma questão assim, nossa, como assim, né? Eles têm tudo, têm toda a informação, têm toda a facilidade, têm toda a tranquilidade, mas o que está acontecendo?
Eu acho, cara, que tem muita coisa no code hoje. Você vê, sei lá, você tem o Photoshop, que é um aplicativo que você precisa aprender a mexer, e aí você tem o Canva, que você faz a mesma coisa que o Photoshop, mas é no code, né? Você só vai lá,
Ok?
ajusta, não sei o que, você não tem muita coisa para fazer. Você não precisa entender de programação, não precisa estudar, você só vai lá e aprende a mexer no próprio celular. E eu acho que essa facilidade é boa em alguns casos, que te dá agilidade para o usuário mais básico, mas aí a galera acaba não se aprofundando em nada.
Uma zona de conforto. Comfort
Exatamente.
zone. Yeah.
Isso aí. A galera não sai. Por exemplo, a educação antiga, eu acho que ela era muito engessada, a gente aprendia decorando muito. Mas você tinha uma base boa. Tipo, eu não sei, eu fiz vestibular agora há pouco tempo. 10 anos já que eu saí da faculdade do ensino médio, né? Eu fiz vestibular. Cara, eu achei fácil o vestibular, só que eu não lembrava. Mas eu achei fácil. Eu passei. O vestibular agora na UF, de Engenharia de Produção. Mas eu via, tipo, a galera não sabendo Bhaskara, que é assim, o básico do básico do básico que você aprende o tempo inteiro. Então, essa galera, o que eles julgam que não é útil, eles descartam. E eles têm muita ferramenta, tipo assim, para que eu vou gravar, sei lá, Bhaskara se eu boto aqui no Google Bhaskara e aparece a foto?
Yeah. Can you
É
use
verdade.
apps and so on too? Yeah, so yeah, but they found that the main point is we lose our ability to read and to write. they start to see this data, like a gente meio que esqueceu, ou então não prestou atenção no quão a leitura por si só, e a escrita por si só, ela desempenhou um grande papel na nossa evolução em termos de desenvolvimento. E aí, como a gente não faz mais isso, so we lost this kind of ability.
Você fixa, né,
Guys,
com a leitura, né?
yeah, because it's a kind of active process you are doing, like, doing by yourself, doing the things like, and yeah, that's it. Guys, the last question, because we have little time here. So what's your perception? This is a kind of philosophic question, right? What's your perception about time? Do you consider that you can let me see here the question. Violence, time. You consider that you have used it properly or not? You have a lot of time or you don't have time to do anything? What do you think? What's your point about time? Alexandre.
Yeah, I'm thinking a lot about the time, the rest time I have to live. So as a 70 years old, I have a perception that I didn't use the time better in the past. And when I was like 40, 50 years old, raising my children, I couldn't enjoy my time. So now, as a 70, I'm every day try to improve my skills, learn something, doing something good, just looking for healthy food to eat, and be quiet at the house when the sun is rise, because here it's so hot. So my perception now is that I have 20% of the time to live. I don't know, I'm 70, but I'm enjoying more than I enjoyed in the past. So now I have to enjoy. Since I wake up until going to the bed, I need to
This is nice.
improve my time. Yeah. Take it better to help me and help others. Right? Thank you.
Yeah, this is nice. And actually, we know that you will live forever, because the technology is improving a lot and you can wait for it. The second thing is you have been helping a lot of people, even that you don't know, I think this is the point as well. Like, it's not like think only about us, but about, the communication, sharing things. And I think this is nice because we have a lot of people that they are actually very young, but they do not live for real the life.
Yes.
They think that they are living, but they are not living, just surviving or something like that. And I'm not saying about money and condition. I'm saying about the perception of life in, for real, like understanding, the life, not like a robot, but like a human being. Yeah.
If you go into technology again, you have the perception that a lot of young people are working for Mark Huckenberg. I don't know, the owner of the Instagram. A lot of people working from him on Instagram, on the Facebook, and on WhatsApp, and maybe a lot of money, but people not. People are losing time.
Yeah, that's it. Let me see here. Ju, how about you? Do you have a lot of time or not?
I have a routine, but sometimes I feel
Routine.
like
Good.
I'm not using my time correctly because
Okay.
it is very difficult. I have a son, então sometimes I'm pink and sometimes don't know. It's very crazy.
Yeah, actually, I think it's like, for example, I would say about me. Nowadays I'm a grandmother house. I remember when I was a kid, I didn't like to stay here. Nowadays, I like to stay, talking with her, just like very calm, drink coffee. And for me, I'm enjoying a lot my time, more
Yes.
than, ever. But I remember when I was a kid, I didn't think about that. So nowadays I'm kind of, I think I know that in the future you will, miss this time with your son because sometimes, we don't know the future and so on.
Yes.
So the time is, yeah. And I say that because I know that some mother that, we're kind of far from her son or, something like that. And now kind of a feeling of lack, you know, like, oh, I would like to stay more with my son, with my, you know, this is a,
Yes.
this connection is important, really important.
Yeah.
Juliano, how about you? What's your
The time is king.
time is
Hannibal
key?
said this, the time is king. The time is passing all time. I think that sometimes I don't see use it, the time is the better form,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, the time is continuous. You cannot stop the time for change your life, or change your thing, because this you I I I think that is puts my things in the, como é que é balança?
Balance.
Balance, and this is good, this is not good, or
Okay.
is or this is good, but this is better than this good.
Again.
For I make this, or I when I spend my time with these things. Understand?
Okay. Yeah, I kind of got your point. Actually, the time is not like something that you can think right now, like, oh, now I'll enjoy my life. It's not something like that, it's
Yeah, yeah.
something that you will improve little by little. So, for
It's not
example,
simple.
yeah, I just started to read more this year, man, this year, I have been spending a lot of time without reading, properly. So this year I changed it. But I was preparing my mind. Oh, I need to read. I need to read. Man, so I start to, little by little start. And this year, and since the middle of the last year, I was reading, but slow move, like one book for a month, and okay. But now I will, make it faster. But that's it. We are improving little by little. Even here in English, I like to say that because for me it's important because I'm improving as well. Sometimes, for example, the people are spending time here learning English, but men, sometimes the people are, here on Saturday. If you are losing your Saturday morning, to learn something that you do not know and you do not enjoy, man, it's kind of it's bad in terms of timing and in terms of life, right? Like I always say, I will say em português. Se você tá sacrificando seu sábado de manhã para fazer uma aula de inglês, seu sábado de manhã pra fazer uma aula de inglês, então você tem que falar assim, não, cara, eu vou fazer essa coisa de maneira, tipo, massa, bem dedicada, bem certinha, vou aproveitar mesmo o inglês, vou ver como é que eu posso melhorar ali a aula e tal, né? Porque muita gente aqui no inglês é legal de ver isso, porque muita gente já fala, não tô aprendendo, mas assim, quando você vai ver a rotina da pessoa em termos de aprendizagem ativa, a pessoa, tipo assim, ela acha que vai entrar aqui, sabe? Aí vai, blá, 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 aí sai, não, tipo, tem que aprender. Aí daqui 6 meses eu tenho que estar viajando para, sei lá, para os Estados Unidos, assim, para Inglaterra. E não é assim, né? A gente tem que, aqui, por exemplo, cada um sabe um nível e tem que corrigir detalhes, assim, né? De coisas diferentes, ou então tentar estratégias diferentes. Então é bem ativão, né? Uh, okay. Giselle, your turn. You have
Okay.
time. You do not have time?
Okay, I have time. Okay. I think I organize myself good. So I like separate my main blocks: work,
Very
homework,
nice.
health, hobbies, and time with my friends and family, and personal projects. So I organize myself with a planner, and where I add the um, to-do list every week, and I'll also map my day-by-day habits. So I have a routine, and I track my routine.
Okay, yeah,
Uh,
try. Yeah.
uh, but sometimes it's okay. The routine is not so good because we are humans, not robots.
Okay.
So it's okay. But I try every week stay in focus. And I have a planner, a general planner about my life because we have one life, and I like live good this life. So in the last year, I traveling and work, and I planning for the next 4 years, continuous traveling and working. And I have other plans, but it's okay.
Nice.
So
You have using your planner on internet or a book?
a planner in my tablet,
Okay.
but a
You
book
do.
is equal. I like
Yeah,
write and read. I don't
yeah.
like a app about routine.
Okay. Guys, now Oriana, yeah, he's not here, but I will use here something that I consider interesting. See this, I will say a little in Portuguese. 2 minutos, vou no point. Em português. Se tivesse escrito 2 minutos, vou ao, você ficaria assim surpreso? Nossa, vou no e ao é muito diferente. Não. Em português, né, você não passaria para, ai, tá normal. So in English, do not create problem with on, in, at, like on, at, oh, on, at. Oh my God, I don't know how to use on, at, man, on, at. The people you understand in general, because it's not something that is crucial, to the understanding. So sometimes we are creating more problem that's necessary. In Portuguese, we can, use this as example. Vou no, vou ao. On, e at, for example, in England, they use it differently. In the United States, on, in, at. So, Auriana, are you here among us? No. So, guys, I will say a little bit about time. I consider that nowadays I'm using better my time, but because I changed my environment, like nowadays I'm living in a countryside, very countryside, so it's more calm and I can think, in a very good mood about the things in general that I have done so far. So for me, I'm trying to think more in time, the healthy. It's easier. I'm not triggering by a lot of information, when we are living in a big city, even that you don't want, you are triggering with a lot of information all the time, being productive. Oh, I need to do this, do that, and all. And actually you are doing, anything. So that's it. Guys, I will share with you, we don't have time anymore, so I will share with you our forms. Please help me improve this conversation, suggestions, and okay, and I will say em português, eu tô compartilhando com vocês o nosso formulário, aí vocês preencham, deem sugestões, se vocês gostaram, não gostaram, isso, naquilo, e tópicos que vocês acham que seria interessante. Deixa eu ver, pode falar também se vocês usam bem seu tempo, se vocês acham que a tecnologia é zoada, sei lá. Feel free
Ô,
to say what you want. Pode falar,
é,
Juliana.
você tem. Aqui eu não vi, não peguei nenhuma. Na verdade, eu só fiz assim com o Felipe. Tem alguma facilitação que não seja tema livre, que seja tipo, sei lá, vamos falar hoje do verbo to be, aí tem alguma introduçãozinha e como se fosse uma aula.
No,
Não tem nenhuma
no,
assim, né?
no. And I will answer the reason. Porque todo o vocabulário das coisas, elas têm que ser integrado. Então, mesmo que a gente isole um assunto, esse assunto isolado, ele não vai fazer com que você faça o que é fundamental dentro da filosofia do talk and talk, que é falar, né? Então, a gente, por exemplo, qual que é a grande processo intuitivo? É que você aprenda a conversar sobre temas e comece a usar as ferramentas, mesmo sem ter tanto um grande domínio disso. Você tem um grande entendimento, mas que você naturalmente consiga falar. E aí depois você, por você mesmo, consiga checar. Eu acho que posso, sei lá, posso usar isso aqui, posso usar aquilo ali e tal, sabe? Isso é tão interessante porque, por exemplo, em português mesmo, se eu perguntar alguma coisa específica em português, talvez você não saiba. Mas você fez as perguntas todas em português, usando os verbos apropriadamente, sabe? Comunicando. Então, é uma filosofia que, na verdade, tem um background, assim, uma bagagem de estudo muito grande, sabe? De pesquisa. Só que as escolas, elas insistem em ficar fazendo mais do mesmo, porque ganha dinheiro com isso, né? Basically. So, guys, thanks a lot for this conversation. It was awesome. I learned a lot. It was really, great to to listen to your opinion. Have a very nice week and see you in the next, right? Bye bye.
Have a
Bye
nice
bye.
day.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Have a nice
Thank you.
day.